Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading for 2017. I'm not going to tell you what month. October 2017. And you know why I think I just got the month just went away? Because when I was pre-shuffling your cards for October, I heard happy birthday, and then I thought to myself, well, it's not Leo's birthday, you know? And I just kept hearing happy birthday. So I have a feeling, you know how my videos go. I feel like, sun, moon, rising, or if you're just guided to click on the channel. So I feel like that's someone who was just guided to the video. Maybe it's your birthday today, or your birthday's coming up, and maybe that's your confirmation that whatever messages you hear today are for you. I don't really have clarity on that, except happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so guys, we're going to do a love reading this month because we haven't done love in quite a while. And, Leo, you love love. So, you know that. You love love. Now, I don't mean you love love like a Scorpio, okay? I mean, you really are, when you are truly in love, I feel you feel your best. I don't want to say that is your best because it really has nothing, well, I mean, the love of another person is beautiful, but as a soul, it's not required, so to speak. So you can be your very best with no one. Yet, I guess, let's just say on a human level, you love having someone by your side. You love having someone on your arm or being on someone's arm. So, again, I don't know what's going on in the skies, and I didn't even have a time. Usually I'll watch, like, Psychic Sounds by B, or, the other one, or, Varouche, or Kelly. I always want to say Roland, but I think Kelly Rowland is an ex, the band with Beyonce. What the hell? Anyway. But I didn't have time this month, so I am hopefully bringing an astrologer to my channel so that you can easily find the astrology for the month and then listen to your video, which will, I feel, give you even more clarity. I'm really excited about that. I am bringing a couple readers in. There's definitely one right now that I definitely know I want to bring on. I'm still looking for maybe, I don't know, one or two more. Not necessarily do monthlies, but more like weekly readings, daily readings, things like that, which will help free up my time and allow me to bring you more content, which I really want to do. I really do. So I'm looking forward to that. And if you're a reader, if you want to send me a file, the best way to do it is to send me some type of video, whether you want to do like a 10-minute reading on me or, just like a general, or a sample of your work, whatever you want to do, and we'll take it from there, okay? Okay. Didn't mean to open up with all that. I wanted to get into your reading, Leo. So, thank you for those few minutes of your bended ear. All right, Leo. What's going on for Leo for October 2017 in their love life? That's right, their love life. Thank you. Leo, please excuse my nail polish. It's chipped everywhere. You know, I like my nails to look nice, especially because I have bruising on my hand and swelling. So I painted my nails, but it's wearing off so quickly. I don't know. They are my real nails, but please excuse that. You know, I like to have I like to have my hands looking nice for you. Okay. You know, there's some Leos over there out there who have you have come through the Ten of Wands. You have come through the Ten of Swords. And it's like I can feel every piece of your journey. It has not been easy. It's, well, just like the Ten of Wands has been an uphill battle, but you've been chugging and chugging and chugging and chugging away. You know, what I'm feeling is for those who feel that, you know, it's the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords. You know, feeling overwhelmed, sometimes not knowing why. Why am I feeling so overwhelmed? I don't know. Maybe it's from above. But what I'm feeling is I feel like that's being lifted. I feel like it's being lifted, Leo, and I feel that, boy, I feel excited for you. I mean, truly excited. I feel like there's something really good coming. It's weird I'm getting this before I even pulled a card, but I feel like there are some great things coming to the point where I almost want to cry from joy. And what Spirit's doing is putting me in the first car that I owned as an adult that I myself purchased. And how proud, well, let's put it this way. I was working at the time and I was taking buses back and forth through the winter, through the snow, through the rain. And, you know, I don't want to say magically, but I manifested a car for myself, and it was a joyful, joyful day. And I often pull on that energy of gratitude, appreciation when I'm feeling down. And I feel like this is what Spirit's talking about, like how I felt within that purchase of that car. All my money. It was mine. It was mine. It was through my hard work. So, listen, some of you may be getting a car that you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. This can be many different things, guys, but whatever it is, it's like I am in tears of joy. Joy. Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's hope it shows up within love, too. But, you know, I don't even care. And I know you're like, well, I do, but you won't, because whatever this is that's coming your way. And I have to say, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps all over me. Major goosebumps. Or angel bumps, some people call them. So it's big. It's big, Leo. It's big. It's big and it's beautiful. It's a bounty. That's what I just heard. It's a bounty. B-O-U-N-T-Y. It's a bounty. A bounty. Okay. Let's get going. First card. Finances and career. Wow. Certainly be within this that Spirit's talking about, right? I'll bring this down a little bit. I'm going to do two. It's way too many. 2 cards, 2 more cards. And then we're going to bring, these are the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. And then we're going to bring in the Crystal Vision. Boy, it's like these, I don't know if these are the same cards, but they feel like the same cards that came out last time that I said no to. But, okay. Okay. This is the way all my readings have gone this month. It's like, I don't have control over them. Forgiving and learning. Romantic feelings. Well, that's good. Hello. Somehow attached to your finances. That's interesting. It's safe to open up your heart. Because if you don't, what's the alternative? I stay lonely. How can anybody love me if my heart is closed? They can't. They can love me on a surface level, but let's face it, if we're in love, a surface level won't cut it. It must go much deeper. It has to. Retreat. How you doing? This, my friend, is your overall energy. This, Leo, is the month where I feel like your affirmations not only have been heard, not only answered, but I feel like you are seeing it this month. Now, could it be all of you? Probably not. You know, I mean, let's be realistic. But if you're watching the video and it doesn't come in this month, it doesn't mean it's not coming. It just may not be your time. Because this is really, you know, this is destiny answering you back. Right? Because it was you who put your wants, your needs, your desires into the universe. Just such a beautiful card. Yeah, look at that. Free yourself under it. You know, it's just like you feel the love. But if you notice, they're looking up. It's a divine type of love. It's the type of love that we needed to really trust within our inner being. Because it's our inner being that's calling our soulmate. It's quite beautiful, Leo. You know, I was going to say, for some of you, this could be the energy I picked up earlier, but really that energy I picked up earlier was more about your material world. This is about your heart. This is about your soul. Beautiful. I do have the card Free Yourself underneath it. You know, and Free Yourself, I'm not going to go into details because I don't feel like this is really much, you know, really has to do with much of your reading, but this is just about allowing ourselves to be free. You know, be free. And even within a relationship, you got to be free, right? We got to be free to be able to be our unique selves. If we can't be our unique selves, then what's the point? Because Divine is telling us that it's like-minded people coming in. So in a way, we have to be able to match that vibration, right? So this could be picking up on many, many different things. Whatever you feel like you need to free yourself from. And often, I feel like this is a card of the past, because the unicorn is looking back. So consider that, okay? I don't want to bring it any more into the reading, because I feel like that's it. I feel like freedom is the word, though. It's the freedom to be me. Okay, so we have finances, career that's attached to this new love. So first thing we could think of is, okay, this may be someone that we work with. This may be someone that we meet through our work. This could certainly be someone we meet when we're on a retreat. I had the card retreat here, but for some reason I'm seeing this as more of, I'm going on a retreat. Maybe I am going to see a speaker. Certainly in here I could be, I'm seeking here. I'm seeking spirituality. I'm seeking ways to better myself, better my life. I feel in here for many of you Leos, it's like, I'm on the card for giving and learning, and really doesn't have much to do with what I'm saying. So to speak. Because it's weird. It's like I'm picking up, normally the card for giving and learning is just talks about, recognizing our own emotions, our own demons, so to speak. The negative entities that we allow to, connect to us and take to the next place and another one until we can't move. So I feel like you are looking for clarity in that. And I feel like there is, just someone that you respect. I don't know if this is like, kind of like I'm going to church on Sunday to hear the spoken word. But I don't feel like I'm going to church here. I feel like I'm going somewhere. Of course, I don't have to be going somewhere. Someone could be coming to me. This could certainly be online too. Or local. Okay. Let's make sure you can see that. Leo, whoever this new love is coming in, I feel they're very stable. Very work-oriented. Their work is important to them. I'm not feeling like a workaholic energy. I'm feeling more of like a passion for what I do. It's funny because it's like, I know I say this often, but it's just the truth. It's like, well, I just got goosebumps again. So it's like your spirit guide. your archangel, or your guardian angel, I'm sorry, letting you know. It's like I'm receiving a little piece of destiny here, letting me know that something wonderful is coming. And Leo, it's like they are preparing you, so to speak. I have to say that, you know, probably not for everyone, but I feel like for the majority of you, and I feel like this is important to say, that this person coming in financially will, let's put it this way, they have a strong foundation. Strong foundation. I like this person, the energy of this person, because I feel like I have someone very stable, very loyal, very loving, even very forgiving. And I'm just, okay, Leo, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because in a way, I was feeling like this person is a little bit opposite of you. Not that you don't have all those characteristics that I just talked about, but that's what I feel like I'm being told is, and the reason why I count is I want to see who's in your opposite house, and if I'm correct, I think it's Capricorn. And I did feel Earth in this earlier, so maybe, you know, just for some of you. All right, well, we're going to do your reading a little differently than the other ones I've done, and I have to say none of them have come out the way, none of them come out the same, I don't think. It's like every sign, you know, normally how a reader will do the same spread for every sign. It's just much easier. But this month, it's like every sign needed a little difference in their reading, and yours is no different. So we're going to go with the flow here. We're going to go with the direction. And we're going to put a crystal vision on top of each card, okay? And we're going to take it from there. I do apologize, my readings are coming out so late. Hence why I'm looking to add people to the channel. Truly beyond my control this month. I feel like the tower came in and gave me no choice but to take a break. Because I had all kinds of things happen to me, accidents. And that's why I have bruises and that on me. But other things too. So sometimes the universe will come in, or the tower will come in just for that reason. I don't know why I'm telling you that, so when I don't know why I'm telling you something, it's usually because somebody needs to hear it, and it just flows out of my mouth. I have 4 swords on finances and career. I have the 8 of Pentacles on forgiving and learning. Right off the bat, I took some time. I took time. You know, needed clarity. Excuse me. I needed healing. You know, I feel like for some of you, this is like I needed time to almost like heal myself from different things that held me back. And it was a very, very important step. And with the 8 of Pentacles next to that, I definitely feel like it's definitely putting you on this new path. Not a new path, but let's just say your path has been cleared. You know, it's like someone went ahead with a leaf blower and cleared part of your path. So I feel like this is telling you like the next part of your journey is much easier than how it has been. But you need to thank yourself for that. You know, universal help, but please thank yourself for that. And those Leos I'm talking to, you'll know who you are. I have the Magician on romantic feelings. That can be good. That can be tricky. I have the Page of Swords on new love. So definitely be a younger air sign here, right? Aries, no, that's fire. What the fire or not fire? Man, why do I keep saying fire? Fire. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And I apologize that I went blank like that. So it possibly could be. Doesn't have to be. I have the Five of Pentacles on It Is Safe for You to Love Yourself. And I have the Nine of Wands on Retreat. You know, for some of you this time, it was definitely about healing yourselves. About going deep. I mean, really going deep. I want to say congratulations. I feel some of you are on a new career path. You know, you're entering into, almost feels like a new field. And I don't want to forget that new love is attached to that. So it could certainly be that as I am going into my new place of employment, I meet someone. Not just anyone, though. And by the way, you know, if you don't work for a company, then yeah, because I don't always think that matters. You know, like when it says work, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't always have to be like I am going to work, punching in, you know, punching out, coming home. I can be doing any kind of work here that is helping build up my foundation. So if you're someone that doesn't work, you know, because I know your question is, okay, well, if I don't work, how am I going to meet this new love? Well, if it's destiny, you're going to meet him. You're going to meet her, right? There really is no stopping it. The only way we stop it is when it comes in and maybe our energy is a little scattered. So even though soul connections, we're still human and we can certainly cross connections, you know? So I want to be aware of that. I also want to be aware of the energy for my foundation. With this being your first card, Leo, also, I feel, I'm feeling a lot of people changing jobs, starting your career or going down a different career path. You know, with the Four of Swords on here, I could certainly be going after my dream jobs, my dream, you know, or, you know, at least I am thinking about it at this point. And this definitely feels like a month of transformation for you. So, and happy transformations. So let me throw that out there. So this is a month I feel to really push forward towards your dreams. And I am talking more financial and material right now, because it feels like, Leo, it feels like this energy is about you first. Do I have that card? Um, it is me taking control of my life. It is me being aware of the negative, being aware of energy I may carry that doesn't serve me. I do feel it's energy of the past. It can be, old belief systems that you were taught. Just because we're taught something doesn't, just because someone speaks it doesn't make it the truth. So for some of you, you may have been going on that spiritual quest. I want the truth. I want the real truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. But the great thing about this is you're finding it. You're doing it. You're moving. You're putting action behind it. You're bringing it to you. You're being aware. And it's quite beautiful. Because I can't do anything. I can't change anything if I'm not aware. It's so weird, Leo. I have this little black mark on my wall. And the majority of your reading, I've been staring at that mark. Not even looking at the cards, which is very strange. So I have a black mark on my wall, and I'm staring at it. It has all my focus. Well, it doesn't have my focus, but it's in my sight. So, and it's a black mark. And that black mark was put there by another human. It didn't exist beforehand. It was put there, maybe not with purpose. Of course not with purpose. But nonetheless, it exists. And this I am seeing. Which, by the way, I've never seen it before, so it makes me, as the Virgo in me, makes me want to get out Windex and clean it, and which is what I'll probably do as soon as we're done here. Because I feel like whatever this black mark is, it's talking about something within you. And it's very clear to me that this is man-made. So I feel like this is talking about beliefs, something, it's almost like, I don't know, like a dark scar in our hearts, right? And all of a sudden I have my hand over my heart and I'm rubbing it for some reason. So maybe I need healing there. Maybe I need to look at it because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And Spirit's making me very aware that they didn't put it there. They didn't put it there. So it was, man created it. You created it, or someone created it within you. And maybe the lesson here is I can get my Windex and a paper towel and I can wash it away, right? I can make that disappear. But to make it disappear, it will take my action. It's not going to just magically disappear, right? That is so weird. I'm talking about a black spot on a wall. And it being so profound, but it is. So I have the ability. And, it's not as hard as I think to remove the darkness that exists within my heart. Again, because it is not God, source, that put it within you. You put it there yourself, or someone else put it there, but it's man-made. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me look back down at the cards now. I'm going to take, you know, this woman here, she's grown her own garden, right? She's tending to her own plants. She is, you know, pulling the weeds and giving the flowers room to grow. Wow. Okay. So there is another way it's trying to say it. You know, if I pull the weeds around the flower, because if I have a lot of weeds around my plant, my root system, it will choke off my root system. It will try to take the nutrients that were meant for the plants. So I feel like this is telling you that, you know, your affirmations have been put out there. And although the work, so to speak, is done, it's really not. I still have to tend to my garden. So in a way, I'm getting ready here. And listen, there's blossoms there. Six of Swords. We skipped over the 5. We went from the 4 to the 6. It's through our clarity. You know, in the Swords, well, the swords don't matter anymore. The swords don't matter anymore because through my clarity, through my seeking of clarity over myself, over my inner being, it gives me the ability to move into the future with this sense of optimism, no matter what my past looked like. It has taught me to follow my intuition, to trust in my intuition, to be my GPS going forward. It's taught me that what I think about, I bring about. So I really need to think about it before I bring it about. I need clarity over what I want. But this is you then going after it. This is you having the ability through your own work. So, I mean, it's like I just want to keep telling you to congratulate yourself. You know, spirit, it's you and spirit, always. It's like you, me, and spirit. You know, it's that feeling of, even if I'm alone right now, I don't feel alone anymore. I don't feel alone. I'm not lonely. Because she is going on a journey. And she doesn't know where that journey is, he or she. But there's a light within her that is guiding her now. And the swords, you know, they represent important lessons, but We don't want to take the energy with us. They're not meant to. Gotta set them down. This is you going after for what you want, Leo. You're going after it. You're going after it with clarity. I know this is a love reading, but I feel like it's a lot more than that. You know, I feel like the ravens above her head are a symbol of, you know, the times that you felt lonely. It's a reminder that, no, my dear, you're never alone. I walk with you. I walk beside you. Everywhere. So this is beautiful, Leo. I mean, this is profound. This is a new understanding, a new way of being. It's a freedom. It's a freedom within. It's a freedom without. I know, I just kind of feel like I was going into a song there. Freedom within, freedom. Okay, that is a song, I think. Wow. So if anybody knows that song, please share it, because there's a freedom within and there's a freedom without. So please, if anyone knows what song we're talking about, please leave the link, because I feel like it's important. There's a freedom within. There's a freedom. Oh, such a horrible singer. You know, if I could sing, I'd be singing all the time to you guys. Then I'd have no viewers. Leo, can I just tell you, I feel very joyful doing your reading. And I have had some tough, you know, I'm saying I've had some tough readings, but it's not really me. I've had to give some tough readings this month. And it kind of feels good to be able to relax within this happiness. So listen, I am on an adventure here. And granted, my past may have been hard and heavy and filled with turbulence and sorrow and pain. But that is the past. It is the past. So I'm being very careful to make sure that I'm not going to bring that energy forward. It's just the past. And every one of these swords, by the way, represents something within your life, an important lesson. But I got to let the energy of it go. And I just feel like it'll naturally just kind of fall in place for you. I feel like I want to go down here because, you know, it's like, where are you walking to? Where are you heading to, Leo? With your beautiful intuition. What lies ahead on this path that maybe you have no clue yet, right? Maybe you're not supposed to know. You know, sometimes we got to think that maybe we're not supposed to know. Maybe we are supposed to be surprised so that that sense of joy overtakes us, right? Just like I felt in the beginning where I wanted to cry out in joy. And actually, I did cry a little, so, but it was happy tears. So thank you. But where are you heading to? Love. Partnership. Loyalty. Joy. Contentment. Jeez, it just, the list goes on and on and on. And by the way, Leo, this can also be the other way around too. I do feel it's more you who is receiving this clarity. I feel like it's really important to clarify. But that doesn't mean that divine is not preparing our love in the same way. Because you're like-minded. So you probably will find that you've had similar life patterns. You know, heavy, difficult things. Well, it doesn't have to be, but major things happening approximately around the same time in your lives. You know, example, 2005, you know, perhaps a parent passed, but for them, a child was born. Wow. Wow. Now, isn't that weird? A parent passed and a child was born. And then you're coming together. Wow. Listen, don't be surprised if this person you have, this person that will be in your life, don't be surprised if they have a child or a sibling that you meet and you also feel instantly connected to them. There is destiny written all over this. My God, I do feel that. I feel like as someone lost someone, like a birth over here. I know you can't see my hands. My birth over here. But then the coming back. And isn't it crazy that it's like Spirit's telling me within this energy, not this person, but within this energy. So it's just not them that you connect with. Boy, I hope it's a child, if that's what you want. Because, my God, you're going to love this child like your own. This could be the other way around, too, right? So you have a child, and this love comes in, and it's like you're amazed at the connection. You know, the page sitting on top of that could certainly be talking about a child. Let's get clarity on that. I like that. You know, I'm just staring at this page, and I'm noticing that she's in snow, right? It's cold. But her wings are completely illuminated, and it just I'm feeling warmth. So I feel coldness, but I feel the warmth coming from her wings, almost like it was the sun itself shining here. Not shining here, but feeling the sun on my skin. So, you know, I guess if you don't believe in reincarnation, this will make no sense to you. But if you do, I feel like this is someone who has passed, who was not well. You know, and what I mean by that is I feel illness. You know, not accidental. Well, okay, so maybe accident. You know what? That part's not important. What's important is that they've been healed, right? Because they have passed. 4 cups on that. Well, I mean, 4 cups is a card of Cancer. You know, they could have very well had cancer. You know, they probably did, because when I get the Four of Cups, I've never said that before. I don't know. I just don't remember ever saying it's a card of Cancer. But they could have had Cancer. That has never come. I don't think it's ever come to my lips before. So this is a little, definitely healed, you know, because she's in a gown of pink. So I've been healed. And even the page is in pink, her wings. And I'm noticing the lotus flower coming out of the cup, and it's like new growth, right? Because this flower is not at full, it's, how do I say it? It's not at its uh, adult stage. I know you don't talk about flowers like that. But that's what's coming to my mind. Like, I'm not fully developed here yet. All my potential is showing. Okay, well, let's let that, well, I'm going to take one more card, so we'll see what comes out on that. But that is, that's pretty deep, guys. That's, so it's like, not only are you getting a soulmate, right? But if they have a child, and it doesn't even have to be their child, it can be a sibling. It could be their best friend, something. It's like, it's almost like this was set up for you. So now I have two soul family members that I'm connecting with, but at the same time, well, not at the same time, but within this connection of new love. Again, it can go the other way, right? It can be you who has, you know, if you do have a child, and this is a very strange message, unless it's for you, then you'll totally get it. But I feel like if you have a child and they've been doing something like, I feel like it caught your attention. You know, like maybe they started saying a name, like a name out loud. Of someone that you don't, it's like, okay, hang on, let me, you know, I'm picturing this little kid, maybe 3. I can talk. And it's like I'm saying, Tommy, Tommy, Tommy. And you may be looking at them like, well, who's Tommy? Tommy, Tommy. And it just strikes you a little strange. And that's it. You know, it's like nothing, it's, you know, it's things like that. We need to pay attention. If we're in the present moment, these are the type of signs we receive. But I feel like if the child is with you, and I may have, listen, I am a big believer, because we want like-minded people, that within watching a tarot reading, I'm a big believer that you never know who you're going to meet just through the comment section. And I don't know why that just came out. I have to say, my readings make me sound really stupid this month. I don't know why. It just reminds me, somebody sent me a video clip, a 3-minute video clip of a reading they were doing for me. You'll know who you are, you know. I just got it today, and you lost your words. You got nervous. Please know that happens a lot to a lot of readers, and I liked a lot where you were going with that. So I don't have your name. You were actually attached to another email, so I don't know, but it happens. And I would love you to finish that reading and send it to me. Okay. You know, I feel like that's what the High Priestess is saying. I can be aware. You know, I can be aware of the little symbols, synchronicities. There's little things happening around you, Leo. There's things happening that it's like little, especially with the magician here, because I'm feeling like, for some reason, I'm feeling like he's the magic man right now. Like in your reading, I'm the magic man. I bring the magic. I create the magic. And it's like he's saying he can blow your mind with his magic. But to experience it, I need to keep myself in the present moment. I need to be aware of right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. I need to be aware of right now, this moment, because there's magic all around you. You know, I also want to tell you real quick before we go on that this reading for many of you feels quite profound, like I am literally a new person and I am starting on a magical journey. Magical journey. Beautiful. I'm starting on a magical journey. And I deserve this. That's what you're being told. You deserve this. You deserve this. You know, I know I'm jumping around. I hope that's okay, guys. But with the Eight of Pentacles and Forgiving and Learning, and the Magician telling me that this magic that he's spreading is magic that is deserved, that is, I don't even want to say you manifested it to you. You know, I suppose you did because you are the creator of your own world. But in a way, this is, I almost wish justice was sitting with him, and maybe justice will come out, because that's what I feel like. You know, the magic is due to you. You know, it's like you are now being celebrated. There's some things that you have let go of, or you will be letting go of, that is bringing major change into your life. It's important change, because this is the change that you've been waiting for. This is, you know what I feel like? I feel like whoever the hell robbed my life, I now got it back. And I know that sounds really aggressive, but that's how I feel like I have to say it. Like somebody robbed my life. And I don't mean like a partner. It's a feeling, maybe even knowing within you, but it's like, where is my life? This could be your soul calling out. Like, wait a minute. Is this the soul contracts that I agreed upon? Or is your free will taking us way off track? And whatever's behind that is now gone. So it's a magical ride. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. This energy, this is not just for October, guys. You know, for some of you, you're truly changing your whole life, which is changing your life's direction, which is putting you back on your destined path. You know, it's like I'm on an enlightened path now. I may not know everything, but I'm learning who I am. Look at that beautiful bird there. Same one's been flying over your head. You know, it's almost like the high priestess sends the raven out as protection for you. Definitely. Look at that. He's got his own little wand. Much like the magician. Wow. You know, it's like I just have this knowing here. I just have a knowing of where I'm going. I don't, you know, I have a knowing of maybe what I'm going to become. I don't know how. Well, I do know how, but I don't know when. I don't have all the answers. But I am prepared to begin the journey. And let's not forget that this new love is part of this new journey. And, you know, yes, I feel like someone just said to me, you know, does this have to be a love, or can it be like someone that I lost is coming back around to me in some way? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be someone who lost a child and they're reincarnating somewhere, somehow around you. Um, you know, I do feel sickness though. I really do. I feel like, you know, again, I feel like possibly cancer, some type of cancer may have taken me from the world, but I'm healed. I'm completely healed. So, you know, those who've lost someone, it's like, I am healed completely. And, you know, it's that excitement to come back. So, you know, you're going to beautiful, synchrony, why can't I talk? Synchron, dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm going to say. There's the ravens there. It's like, you know, you're never alone. You're just never alone. Okay. Weird message, but I feel like for some of you, this person coming in bites their nails, and it is, maybe it's like one of your things you don't like. But I feel like their nails are pretty short. Like, you know, these are just clues, guys, that you're being given. But for some reason, it's like fingernails, but they're short. You know, almost where you may say, ouch, you know, that must hurt. And they're like, oh, no, that doesn't hurt at all. What do you mean? Nope. It's almost like a habit they don't even know they have. It's, you know, it's little clues. You know, it's like the high priestess is opening up a little bit at a time for me. But I like what she's giving us. Lights coming on and off. I feel like this is, you know, I feel like some of these are letting you know that if you see this, if you're feeling these type of things, know that this love is, that you're connecting. You'll be connecting soon if you haven't already. But I feel like lights went on and off. And I don't feel like it was easy for that light to go on and off, because I'm feeling like there's a light switch, and, you know, it's not like a simple, like I have to really push it down or push it up. So there's something wrong within the light switch that is causing it. Maybe it's just dirt behind it. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. But within that, so it's telling you that because this light that's going on and off, you know in your mind that it must be spirit, because it's not a loose bulb. It's not a bulb that is dying, you know, that is dying. It is the energy of spirit. Period. It's the energy of spirit. And one more thing, I feel like if you have found yourself bound, wow, that sounded weird. If you found yourself crying, I do feel like this has already happened, though some of you, you may still be in this stage. Please know you're moving out of it. But if you find yourself crying, almost like uncontrollably, and you don't know why, oh, wow, Leo, I just went through this like 3 months ago. Isn't that weird? And I am your neighbor. I'm a Virgo. It's a cleansing. And you're supposed to just allow yourself to cry. Just cry. Like, cry hard. I just went through this. I'm telling you. It is so healing. And this is what I did. You know, when I'm like, why am I even crying? I thought to myself, okay, every tear I have is cleansing my body. Every tear that I drop is me dropping some type of resistance. So I just allowed it to flow. And I have to take, well, you know what? That's when my son got into rehab, who is doing fantastic, by the way. So thank you for those who've asked. That is when some beautiful things happened. And it was the releasing of. So if you find yourself in that mode, or, you know, you were, understand why. If you're in it, let it, don't try to stop it. You know, you just go into private and allow yourself a great cry. It's healing. And I know, Leo, that's hard for you. I know your pride. I have a lot of Leos in my life that I love. You know, my mom was a Leo. My son is a Leo. My grandson is a Leo. I have so many Leos in my life, and they're all different, yet all very strong-willed and a lot of pride. Okay. Okay. Let's move on, because new love, I am at the end, I'm going to surround it by itself. So I want to keep moving. Yet it's like it's telling me all one story, but in different ways. The King of Cups, the Fool, which is you, always in a read. Seven of Wands. And I am clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So this is a feeling of feeling lonely, feeling lack. I'm definitely feeling lack here, right? Whether that's a lack of money, whether that is a lack of a partner, whether it is both. But I'm feeling it. And maybe I shouldn't. Easier said than done. So if you are feeling that lack, you may have to go back up here. You may have to really pay attention to the message up here and down here to find ways to let that go. So, you know, I'm here and I'm not feeling confident, right? I'm not feeling optimistic. If anything, I'm probably still focused a little on the past. With the King of Cups here and the Fool following it, some of you could have absolutely been involved with a water sign, male or female, of your age, around your age. And, you know, it could have just left you high and dry. You know, the High Priestess over here peeking out. It's like, it could have been a surprise to you. Like, I didn't expect us to break up. I didn't expect this. But, you know, but in a way, that means you're not living in the present moment, too, right? Because you would have seen that. You would have seen that. You would have felt it. And I do feel like this Cups person is someone of the past. Because with the Fool coming after, you know, if I look at the Five of Pentacles, I feel like the King is the cause of it, so to speak. So are we, but the King is also the cause of it, the majority of it. Yeah, it's funny. I'm like 80%. He's 80% at fault. He, she, right? And I do have the feeling like I was just left. I was just left high and dry. It came as a surprise. I wasn't prepared. For some of you, it's like, you know, this is about, as hard as this may sound, getting over it and building, you know, you're going to have to build up your own foundation. You have to work on your foundation. So for some of you, you may be like a stay-at-home mom. You know, this may have been agreed upon. You know, yeah, I do want to stay home with the children. Could certainly be a father too. But I feel like what you did is you gave up your income or a chance even at a career, you know, in the belief that this is forever. So I want to be with my children, right? I have two incomes and now I'm down to one. And it's quite a burden on me. It's quite a burden I've been carrying. So I feel like with this Eight Pentacles above it, and both being Pentacles, I feel like this is you. You know, I'm starting new. I'm starting as the apprentice. But I'm starting, you know, what I'm doing is I'm following my passion now. So I have the opportunity to make money within my passion, which is beautiful. And I do feel like that is also coming from the High Priestess, coming from the Magician. Maybe the High Priestess too, like giving you ideas, direction of which way I can go. Because you do. And the Fool doesn't really show up unless the Fool was ready for this new journey, the adventure that's coming. And that's how the Fool looks at it. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. It's like going on the biggest, baddest amusement ride and having no clue what it does, right? Like, I don't know if I'm just going to drop 80 feet. I don't know if I'm on a roller coaster. You know, it's like I'm going on blinded. But the thrill, the thrill is fantastic. So I'm ready for this adventure. Bring it on. You know, it's like, what choice do I have, right? What choice do I have? I can stay in this heavier energy, you know, of lack. Or I can get moving, especially with the Nine of Wands here. I am focused on what it is I need to do, and I'm going after it. I'm using courage. I'm totally believing in myself. And, you know, I feel like even with the Seven of Wands, there's like, once I believe in myself, once I take on the characteristics of the Fool, which is a lighthearted energy, and there is no other way. The Fool has a lighthearted energy, period. You know, look at the Fool as like a baby being birthed into this world. You know, you're born with amnesia. Not always, but it is the way it's supposed to be. You don't want to, you know, I mean, it's great to know your past lives, you know, I guess. But you got to be careful that you don't want, sometimes you don't want to pick up an energy of a past life that was meant to be left in that past life. So just be aware of that, okay? And this has nothing to do with like a past life reading, that kind of thing. But you don't want the information to pick up. Listen, the lessons from your previous life have been learned. If they haven't, you will repeat them in this lifetime in a different way, but somehow, because this is what your soul wants. It's the growth that your soul seeks, right? But just because our soul seeks it, once it has it, it's not meant to stay with us. And your soul wants adventure. You know, I feel like saying it doesn't want to play it safe all the time. And I don't know why. You know, I don't have any cards of saying that I'm playing it safe, but that's what I feel like. Like, your soul does not want Leo. Your soul does not want to play it safe. That's what I'm hearing. You know, that's not what you were made for. That is not you. So there's a couple Leos out there that need to hear that. Like, that's not who you are. You don't play it safe. And if you are playing it safe, it's because you're still carrying baggage. And if you're still carrying baggage, then you're not ready to be the Fool. Not yet. Back up here. But this is you, so you will get there. You know, and she is looking back at this king like, adios. I'm going this way. Even if I have to jump off a cliff to get away from you, you know, I'm going in a different direction than you're going. And with the butterflies all around her, you know, she has clarity. She has blessings. She has spirit with her. She knows it. He, she. And knows when things are over. Okay. Wow. You know, it's all kind of reading together. Because this Nine of Wands with retreat, you know, I feel right off the bat, for some reason, I feel that when I tell you you're not alone, they really want you to believe that. They want you to know that. They want you to allow yourself to feel them. Perhaps hear them. You control that, by the way. You know, if you want to see a loved one, but you're scared, you can ask them just to whisper to you. You control that. So maybe some of you are feeling that, and it kind of scares you. Don't be afraid, okay? I would just ask Archangel Michael to protect you as you allow yourself to receive messages. I don't feel like this is something you are forcing. I feel it's more that it's kind of like you're feeling the energy of someone around you, right? And it's freaking you out a little bit. Wow, this could very well be this past energy that's coming back. And maybe that's what they're trying to tell you. But it's okay. That's what I just heard. It's okay. It's okay. You'll feel me. You'll know I'm that. You'll feel me when you're ready. So it's okay. You know, again, I'm picking up. I had this in another reading where I felt like I had a lot of fathers around. I kind of feel like that again. It could be a mother too, though. I'm feeling very maternal. Beautiful. Look at this. This doesn't explain it. I don't know what does. So here's the Fool, right? Because for some reason, I'm now at half of what I've used to be, maybe in my material world. Whether that be through divorce, whether that be through losing a loved one, whatever the reason is, it's what it feels like. It's taken half of what should be mine. So I'm starting in this new direction, right? I'm the apprentice. But I'm open to whatever direction this is taking me because I have a passion behind it. And then look what come out, the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Because within the Nine of Pentacles, I have a sense of independence here. I am independent. And that energy remains with me, even within a relationship. And it's the best energy to have. That knowing that I can take care of myself. That's kind of what I feel like. Like I've gone from having the hardest time to take care of me and my family to knowing from now on. It's almost like that's it. From now on, I don't care what happens in my love life. I am making sure that my foundation is strong. And so you do. This is also about, again, I have passion for what I'm starting. And this is a card of successful unemployment. So let those creative ideas flow. Let them flow. And for some of you, you may be using them to bring this chapter of what feels like poverty to riches through my work, but also spirit. And this is asking me to take time first. So this is asking me to examine, what it is I want, what I need, what I feel like I need. It's like even within the trees, there's spirit. So it's like your guidance is always there. I don't care where you're at. You can be in the middle of a grocery store and you can have guidance if you call for it. Okay. And the Magician and romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. Feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Who's the first person we meet along our path as the journey, as the Fool? I'm sorry. It's the Magician. The Magician reminds me of the coach right before the team plays, giving you this talk, pumping you up, getting you ready, getting you excited. That's what it kind of feels like. Like I'm the coach and I'm giving you the pep talk. I'm telling you that you've got experience behind you. That although you don't know the outcome, if you give it everything you have, that's all you can do. Look, I'm now becoming the coach. Think of a coach. Think of a coach walking along your path with you. Telling you, correcting you where correction's needed, but for your best interest, right? It's so weird. I'm seeing Batman, so I feel like there's a lot of Leos dressing up as Batman for Halloween here in the States. I don't know, but I do. I feel Batman all of a sudden. The Tower. The King of Pentacles. Then I have Justice. Falling on the card of romantic feelings. And the Magician. Well, something needed to happen, right? When the Fool comes out, it's because I am starting a new journey. And there is just things on your path. There's things of your past or in your present that don't fit with this next part. Aren't meant to be in this next part of your life. Could be people. But the Tower came out first. So something had to end. And, I don't know why, but with this King of Pentacles here, I feel like, it had to end. I could sit there and I could cry about it. Or I could see the bigger picture. Because that's what the King of Pentacles does. He sees the larger picture. Not so worried about the details, so to speak, but more about the bigger picture. And I don't even think I'm going to go into the Tower because whatever it is, it needed to end. And it's like, I know it's going to end. If it hasn't already, it's going to end. Don't freak out. If you're watching this, let's say you're in a relationship and nothing else fit, and then the Tower comes up and I tell you your relationship's going to end, don't assume. Please, don't assume it's your relationship. When you watch a reading, you really want to make sure you're watching it, from an intuitive level and not from our mind, so to speak, Just release the outcome and let it flow. And if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Especially if it's not your scenario. Because I don't want you to start putting negative energy towards a partner who doesn't have a clue what the hell you're talking about. And, I know they're my readings and they're my words, so to speak, but you have to take your own responsibility within the reading also. So please, if it's a Tower, it needs to come to an end. Let me put it that way. If the Tower shows up, it's something that is destructive in our lives. And it's not that we're not aware of it. But for some reason, we don't want to put an end to it. With the Five of Cups or Five of Pentacles here, wherever she's at, it could certainly, I stayed because of financial reasons. Which makes perfect sense. I mean, you have family, but what I'm saying is we know We can feel when this tower's coming. And this tower comes when we refuse to do what's best for us. When we're not getting the lesson, right? Whatever the case. You know, when I see the tower, I always know there's a blessing afterwards. I know that without doubt. And, you know, I just talked to my daughter about how she had the tower come down. I'm like, yep. I'm like, do you notice how you had that tower moment and then you had a beautiful blessing afterwards? Always. I can't think of a case where I've done a reading and there's not a blessing. Okay, well, look at here. Justice. Over the King of Pentacles. Not over the King of Pentacles. With, you know, it's weird because it's like, with it. Like side by side. So, you know, I have Earth and I have Libra. But that doesn't matter. Okay. And the reason I say that is I feel this is more about justice, bringing you the person that you've been calling in. And let's think about that, Libra, right? The month of October. So how soon can I have this? It's almost like as soon as you want it. As soon as your energy is evolving. You know, sometimes our soulmate is waiting on us. We feel like we're waiting for them forever and ever. Like, what the hell? When are you coming? When are you coming? You know, and they're over there like, what the hell? When are they coming? When are they coming? Spirit's saying, if we're like-minded, if we're soul connected, then we want to be evolving on the same spiritual level. So this is like, if you worry about yourself, put your concern on you. And what do I need to do to come from my highest self? Because I don't want to call in assholes anymore, right? I don't want to call in people I can't trust. I want to call in people who are one with their spirituality. You know, whatever it is for you. I want to call in someone who is not evolving down here, but is evolving up here. So if I take care of me and they take care of them with spirit help, right? Spiritual help, the timing is perfect. The timing will be perfect. And that is probably what all you need to know about that. Like, not all you need to know, but all you really need to think about is the timing will just be perfect. As I evolve myself, how can I not call in the highest, the best? King of Pentacles, loyal. Now, when I say King of Pentacles, loyal, some of you may have had an earth sign, you're like, bullshit. But, okay, so you have to understand when I'm talking about signs, we're looking at the characteristics. So the King of Pentacles coming from his highest self, loyal, without a doubt. Stable, strong foundation. Again, I see the big picture. And maybe I'm not focusing on every single detail. You know, to me, that's more up to the Queen of Pentacles. And Justice coming in here with her beautiful sword of wholeness, making us one again, right? Making us whole again. So whoever this king represents to you, It's showing you the tower comes down. That tower doesn't have to come down. We have to remember that, because, you know, if we can learn to let things go, let people go, that let's just face it, you know, we're always evolving. And if someone's not evolving with us, they will eventually fall away. But it's the way it's meant to be. And if we don't let it go, then the tower does. But then, you know, the tower doesn't come in like overnight. Tower comes in sometimes years after I've made that realization that maybe this isn't serving me. It's almost like when you have that awareness, the tower comes in if you don't do anything about it. So it's saving you. It's not hurting you. It's saving you. It's giving you this beautiful adventure, this beautiful chance at adventure with whoever the king represents. Okay? So I may have left one, but now I'm with someone who is much more in tune to me, right? We're always evolving. So, you know, we can never predict that something's going to last a lifetime, but this energy does feel like it just grows and like it takes on a life of its own and just grows and gets larger and larger until it just spreads out. Beautiful. Forgiving and learning. I feel like it's the secret of life. I really do. You know, I feel like when we forgive, we get the blessing. When we become the big person and put our ego aside, the blessing comes to us. We're not doing it for that, though, right? And some of you are going to hate what I'm about to say, but I feel like I have to say it anyways. You know, everyone's on their own destined path. Everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own free will. And if we can look at it that way, as Spirit is saying, how, you know, if we're not evolving on the same level, then it's meant to drop away. And if we can look at it that way, we can forgive much easier. Matter of fact, maybe we turn around and say, thank you. Thank you for the lessons that I learned. Even if it's, I learned what I don't want in a relationship, that's pretty damn big. I mean, really, it's almost everything, right? I know what I don't want. And I have to remember what I think about, I bring about. So thank you for the lesson. And nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to go further than that. But it's a release that you have. I also want to remind you that none of us are perfect. You know, there's times in my life that I could look back. You know, I often think about, if you watch like court shows, law shows, like, I don't know, Dateline, like real shows. And you look at the law, you can be innocent but look guilty, right? So it's like, if you look back at your life, there's things within your life that you didn't handle right either. And it's not to put blame on you. It's just for you to see that if I look at it that way, even like looking at my parents' life, I mean, come on, even taking myself, I was a very young mother. I had a child at 19. And I would never mother the way I did at 19 today. But when I know better, I do better. So, I don't know. I'm sorry for the long speech, but I feel like, how do we forgive? Well, that's how we forgive. It's like even if someone cheated on you, okay, give yourself a period of time because that's real pain, but maybe in the long run, what they really did is freed you. So you could be with the person you're meant to be. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. Because with the card romantic feelings and, it telling you that the feelings you're having are real and worth exploring. In a way, to me, it's like I don't trust my own feelings in. Like, like I should already feel that. I should know that. I mean, maybe that's why the Magician is on top of this. Like, more of a knowing of it now. A trust within it. I get the Empress with that. Six of Cups. Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy, guys. Wow. Loving, nurturing energy. This is me being aware, especially with forgiving and learning sitting next to it, because many times, I'm not going to give the big long speech, but many times we learned how to love from our parents, when we were young. And we learned the wrong way. We just learned wrong. Again, when you know better, you do better, right? So maybe they just didn't know. Maybe they were young. But whatever the case, it's like, look at this beautiful energy around you now. It's almost like a hug from heaven. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Like I am being hugged from heaven. I definitely have enlightenment here. I have my emotions in balance here with Temperance. With the Empress, I am just like the Fool. She's ready for this new journey. And I just feel like it's telling you this is going to be a journey of love. Like beautiful love. For some of you, this could certainly be, especially the Magician here, if you've been having a hard time getting pregnant. It's like the Magician comes in. Again, I know it's got nothing to do with the card, but the message is here. I feel like there's a few of you who have been trying to carry a baby full term. And I feel like this is it. This is the time. This is the baby. And, who knows? This could be a reincarnation of someone from your soul family. I feel so many blessings. It's like what I'm holding in my hand right now, I feel like I just have so many blessings. Okay, now we have the Six of Cups. So we could certainly be talking about someone from the past too, right? Someone reemerges and, I want to know if these feelings I'm having are, why am I questioning? Well, if it's someone of the past, because I've been there before and I've had those feelings before, but it didn't work out. And here I am again with this person again, so to speak. And how do I know it's going to work out this time? What's different? Well, I feel like you're both different. Sometimes we meet people, fall in love with people, and the timing is just not right. Sometimes we're meant to go seek something for ourselves within our foundation. But that doesn't mean that this love can't come back. It absolutely can come back. And it doesn't always have to be some major problem with someone from the past. Sometimes it's just timing, especially with temperance here, because it is about perfect timing, right? Divine timing, not so much ours. But with the Empress, it's like I have, male or female, by the way, it's like I have this, I'm feeling different about myself, because the Empress is about nurturing yourself first. And that's how you're able to nurture others. Because if you only nurture others and you don't nurture yourself, that's not going to work very long. Or you're going to have regret. Because you didn't include yourself in this journey. So, don't forget to live for yourself too. But this is exactly what you're doing here. So for some of you, this, you do have a past love coming back, or you're going back to a past love. They're not always come to us. Sometimes we're going to them. But I feel quite good about this. I feel a lot of loving energy here. I feel like two people have evolved. And I do feel like two people who are really ready for this type of connection. This beautiful connection. I feel like what you had before won't compare to what you'll have now. So maybe that alone will help you to understand perfect timing. But I feel a beautiful connection here. I really do. Beautiful connection. With temperance here, I'm not pushing, I'm not pulling, I'm not resisting. I'm allowing the flow. I'm allowing it to flow. Whatever wants to flow. Okay. I'm going to keep new love out. And I'm going to change decks. And I know the soulmate card and new love go together. I just know it. I know they're one and the same. So I'm not going to separate them. Again, I feel this person has a very, very strong foundation. Even financially. For some of you, I feel like, and I do feel like who I'm talking to, that doesn't matter. Not that the rest of you have a bum coming in, not at all. But for a few of you, like, this is someone who may have a lot of money. But I can promise you that won't matter. So if you're thinking, well, I want one that's a lot of money too, it won't matter. Again, none of them are coming in as a bum. How could they be, right? Unless you're a bum. Because this is your soulmate, right? Okay. The outsider, there's that Five of Pentacles again. But it's in our past. Yes, in our past. Beautiful. We are the world. The world. So this chapter, I mean, that's a Ten of Pentacles. This chapter that I'm going into, man, I'm excited. It just has everything. You know, it will keep evolving, so we want to make sure that we keep evolving. We want to be able to go with the flow. But look at this, the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Like that. So you're either increasing your finances, right? Tenfold, or I am, or someone's coming in and it's like, it's just a doubling of. I like that. Seven of Wands. I'm just going to lay out 3 cards down here. Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of air. 3 of Pentacles. Right off the bat, I want to tell you that if you do find yourself, you know, it's a stress, right? And normally I don't pay attention to the words on the cards, but I feel that. Like, it's like if you... Okay, well, you know, you've had previous, you've been cheated on. You've been cheated on. And I feel like if anything will block you, it will be that. You know, you were cheated on in the past, whether the past was yesterday or 10 years ago. But, and I know how painful, listen, I know, we all know. We have all been there. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a few Leahs who'd never get their hearts broken because, you know, I don't know. You know, you're strong characters. I mean, you really are. But that doesn't mean that your heart doesn't break like the rest. So I have to be careful that this is not the energy that I'm taking forward with me, right? Because with the Seven of Swords here, it's clearly showing, you know, this is clearly showing me that what sits below me is old thoughts, old traps, old ways of being. I may not have the confidence within myself. You know, I may have had a lot of shady characters in the past, but what I need to look at is within my own aura, so to speak. You know, I got cheated on. I got hurt. I. And I need to realize that life is a two-way street. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, I do a little bit of this, they do a little bit of that. I do a little bit more of this, they do a little bit more of that. However, that's what I feel like. Like I have caused heartache and I have received heartache. Maybe what that means is because I don't want to say karma because people think of karma in a negative way. But I feel like karma is about sometimes I need to learn the lessons of what I may have done. Okay, I'm being told not to go deep, not to go too deep here. So it means it's more of a surface level. And the only thing it's warning me is if I keep this mental, right? If I just keep this mental, that it is not guaranteeing me, well, this new love can still come in. But look at this image. They may not see you that way, but they'll feel that. And in their mind, maybe that's what they see, you know? Like they don't physically see it, but they feel it. Or you feel it if it's someone else. So your energy absolutely affects another, right? So if they're feeling that coming from you, but you're down here wearing a false mask, hiding behind insecurities, and they don't know that. They haven't picked up on that yet. That can certainly throw stress into what was meant to be beautiful. So this is telling me, be aware of that first. That's why it's at my feet. Gives me the opportunity to look at it, right? I can look at it and make a decision based on this before I move forward. So I'm being very careful what energy I'm portraying outward. And if I'm portraying this confusion, then I'm willing to look at it here. So this is me looking at it because I don't want to bring it forward, right? And, it's not just that, but it's like, bam. Like, I double my finances right away. And it just means two people coming together. So this could move very, very quickly. Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, I'm feeling really strong within my foundation. I'm feeling good within my family life. I'm happy. I'm just about as happy as I can be right here. Let's go one more time around. So, I have the Death card on top of the Five of Pentacles. First of all, card is Scorpio, of course, but I feel like this is more about how easily I can move into this next part of my life, this next chapter. Because within the Death card, I have released all resistance, right? Because when we go to the next place, all resistance is lifted. So here I am able to, I think that's beautiful. I am just sliding right into this. Okay. So maybe the magician wants a little thanks too, because it showed again with the Ten of Pentacles. How beautiful is that? I feel for some of you, this is a message outside of this message. I feel like you're not sleeping very well, but I feel there's things you can definitely do. Like I feel for some, it's like a hot bath, maybe with, some kind of fragrance or Epsom salt or, something to really relax yourself. I feel like it's almost like I'm getting into a bedtime ritual. This will help me sleep. Leo, I feel like this is important. Okay. So just be proactive because there's things you may be getting all wound up before it's time to go to bed. It may not be, it might be outside circumstances causing it, but yet there's ways around it. Okay. So I can take a hot bath. I can drink some, oh, God, as soon as I say it, I forget it. There's many things I can do here. I feel like I'm taking more of a holistic approach though. Okay. So maybe I'm not taking sleeping pills. I'm doing something more holistic. Yet I want to say at the same time, if you're getting very little sleep, because I feel like some of you are. Now, some of us can go on very little sleep, but the people I'm talking to right now, it's affecting you, okay? That's all. It's affecting you, and there's a solution. And the solution is look at it holistically. If it doesn't work, then ask for sleeping pills. But try it the other way first. Okay. Sorry, guys, that was way too many cards. And I know, you just have to trust me. Because I know people are going to be like, why did you not take those cards? Because I know when to take the cards. I do. I promise you. How beautiful is that? I am the creator of my world, right? You know, here I have this knowing. And it's falling out in the card stress on the Seven of Wands. And, you know, we can't control the outside world, but we can certainly control ourselves. And I feel like that's what it's saying. For some of you, it's like there may be outside circumstances around you that are causing you stress, causing you... but I want to say, whoever this is, you know, it's not going to last long. So right now I feel like you may be under some stress and it's like I can't find an escape from it. And the answer is it's within. It's within. And this is also, I mean, come on, the creator. It's like on new love. Calling in your soulmate. So if this doesn't tell you, especially with the magician up here, again, too. I feel like you need to thank yourself. Thank your inner being for having the strong voice that it does. You know, that ache in your belly when something doesn't feel right. Or the butterflies when something feels fantastic. Know that your inner being just coming alive. Almost thanking you. Directing you. Compromise. All of a sudden I just heard that song. Well, it's because it's the word. Don't worry about it. Maroon 5. But it's not something that you need to look up. It just came to my mind. You know, I love this card. You know, it's like, do you know how some people will jump out of an airplane? For the adrenaline rush, right? That's what you're doing here. Not necessarily jumping off the airplane, but you're trusting that you're going to jump and land softly. And that's exactly what Spirit's telling you. Don't be afraid. You know, it's like, I don't know, like Leo, you know, I feel like I'm taking on your characteristics. It's like, I want to go jump out of a plane right now. I want to go free fall. Like, I want that feeling of free falling, but free falling, hey, Tom Petty. You know, I know Tom Petty just passed. Well, it's weird that he just came up like that. I don't know. Maybe he's here. I don't see him. Just feel like there's somebody here. Somebody new. Because I feel different energy that I haven't felt before. So I'm just going to keep reading. And it's weird. I'm playing with my hair and I'm like twirling it. I don't very seldom do that. Okay. Whatever. Pray for Sandy. Boy, that just threw me. Didn't throw me, but it just like stopped me in my tracks. Stopped me in my tracks. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see if Tom Petty's here. It's just weird. Because, again, I have the death card here, too. Again, I have it here, but that's different. I don't know how he died. I don't know if he died of a drug overdose, or of his natural causes, but I feel like I don't know why I'm picking this up in Leo, for Leo, unless he's Leo. But I feel like there was some type of imbalance. There was something. Some type of, I don't feel like it was a natural cause. And honestly, I don't know. I just know that he died. But I never watch the news. I never watch the news. I might watch the the one with Lester Holt at 6:30, the nightly news, but I will not watch the other news. I don't, so to speak. So to speak. I might watch it a couple times a week just so I know what's going on in the world. But other than that, I don't focus on it. I just don't. I do not focus on the negative in the world because I don't want that energy within me. Even if I can do something about it, I don't want to come from a negative point of view. And that's what the news does to me. So I have pretty much eliminated it. I don't even watch shows on TV where they talk about, again, like Dateline, where they talk about, a husband or wife killed the husband or wife. And this, I don't watch that stuff anymore. It doesn't serve me. And I'm very careful with that. And I don't know why I'm telling you all this. And where Tom Petty is fitting in this. And I know he has a song, Free Fallin', but that's not it. It's weird, Leo, but I feel like it's like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe somebody can let me know. I don't know if drugs and alcohol was found in his system, because I kind of feel like maybe that's why balance, I'm also feeling balance, like I need balance. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to move on. If he wants to come back through, then it'll come back through. And, Okay, let me move on. Moving on. So, again, down below, all this mental energy I have, I need to be aware of it, right? I need to be aware of it to really bring me the highest love, to bring me the highest of everything, not just love, right? It doesn't just have to be love. It's really the highest level of life, the sense of adventure. I'm not sitting at home, I'm seeking. I'm going after what I want. Exactly what a Leo does, right? And Six of Pentacles down here, I have balance again. I have balance. So it's telling me I can overcome these thoughts. And these thoughts are causing a lot of things in my life, a lot of forms of negativity. And I do need to deal with it. I need to think about it. And, honestly, You know, for some of you, this could be, you know, this could be pain of the past for years after year after year after year after year. But I'm feeling like I need to stop looking at it that way. And I just need to, stop looking at it that way. You know, and I'm being shown your guidance is up here, which is through the magician. It's telling you that this Ten of Pentacles is coming, right? Because it's what crowned you up here. It's coming to you. Again, I'm the creator of my world, so I need to be aware of the energy that I'm going through right now. You know, this could be right now. And I do need to find a way of just to let it go. Not to overthink it, because that's what I feel like this person's doing. Like, they are overthinking, right? They are overanalyzing. They're putting the brakes on everything because they feel like they don't have, I don't know, it feels like the right structure to move forward. But this is your own creation. Well, look at this. It is your own creation. Doesn't mean that life didn't happen to you and give you a reason to make you feel that way, but I don't want to stay in that energy. And I feel like this is telling you that you won't. You'll have the ability to let it go. You know, even if you can't let something go, I got to keep moving forward. I got to keep moving forward. And as I'm moving forward, I got to just allow things, experiences to happen within my life. And the only way new experience comes to my life is I keep moving forward. Even if I'm doing it alone, waiting for this person to come in. Or they're waiting for me. You know, I just feel tremendous growth over my mind, too. Like, a healing of my mind is so possible. And, you know, a lot of it is pointing backwards. So I know a lot of it, of course, is from the past. But, you know, past is over. The past is over. The past is over. I mean, it's very clear. It's done. It's over. You know? It's up to us how long we want to keep it in existence. Perfect word at the perfect time. I can keep this in my existence, or I can let it go. Up to me, right? Number one, it's up to me. I am the creator of my world. And evidently, I know this because this is my energy going out into the universe, right? This is you knowing what you want. And then this is knowing that every minute that you waited, you'll find was so worth it. Souls connecting. I mean, hear that. Souls connecting. Not just people connecting. Souls connecting. Any work I put in is the payoff I receive. And here is this absolutely beautiful opportunity. And we can help our soulmate get ready by getting ourselves ready also, because we are putting positive energy out into the universe. And it'll reach them. And maybe it gives them a strength to help them too. Wow. Okay, Leo, I think I'm going to leave it there. You know, I didn't hear any more from Tom Petty. No. It is a love reading after all, right? And you pretty much got the two best cards. And it is like Leo is emerging from, you know, it's like you are ripping off that old skin and starting fresh. And I don't want you guys to forget about the beginning of your reading, because some of you are, there is something of pure joy coming your way. But again, it's because of you. It's like a cosmic reward, so to speak. So, congratulations. I don't know what it's going to be, but I hope you'll let me know when it comes. And, you know, to be honest, that helps other people know that, who think, oh, they're never for me. Nothing's ever coming for me, blah, blah, blah. You can show people through your words that absolutely it can be you, you know? Because a lot of this is unexpected. So go with that in mind. Unexpected adventure. Unexpected adventure that ends up with love. And more. I love you guys. Again, I don't know what's going on in the sky, but I would be surprised if it's not for your benefit, because that's what I feel. I feel major, major changes. I feel life-changing chapters beginning to open. And I am thrilled for you. Completely, totally thrilled for you. So, kind of forget about it and just let it come to you when it wants to come to you. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for your patience. I know. Real quick, just so you know how I do my readings, I always start with the birthday month, and then I go around. So, you know, people are always like, why is Leo always last? Why Gemini is, you know, why Aries always last? Well, because months ago you were first. You know, we all have to be first and we all have to be last, you know. But that's how I do it. It's just the fairest way I could figure it out. Okay, so nobody's last. And, you know, sometimes, you know, being later on is for your benefit too, though. And beyond all, I believe that the readings come out when they're meant to. I really do. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for the donations, small and large. This is what keeps my channel alive. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for sharing with your friends. And I love that. And just thanks for coming back time and time again. You know, it allows me to get to know you. I get to know you through your comments. I can feel your energies. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Leo. Bye-bye.